I got a question. Is it possible to have a successful comedy career and a personal relationship? Is that possible? Is it something that can be done? I know you're curious. I know you want to know. Well, we're going to get into it now. Not now, right now. Yes, we're going to talk about it. Relationships, love versus the love of comedy. I want to know your thoughts. But first, before we get into it, I want you to subscribe to this video. And there's a little teeny bell right there. Just hit that bell so you get all the updates, okay? Because I got a lot of shit. Some of it funny, some of it serious, but just a lot of shit, okay? Just stick with me, all right? And watch this video to the end because it might be a little something in there for you. Probably not, but watch it to the end anyway. Now, this thing we call comedy and relationships merging. It can be a beautiful thing if it works out, but we all know the reality is it can be hell on wheels. The one thing I found out about relationships is all fun and good when it first starts. When it first starts, it's beautiful. You know, you take your boyfriend or your girlfriend and you go to an open mic and you're like, I always wanted to try to do this. And they're like, just do it. Go enjoy yourself. I just want you to be happy. That's the woman, and the fella's like, you know, I'd do anything to make you happy, baby. Go, go, go. And then you go to this obscure place, this place you've never been to, with all these people, and you're nervous, you've never been this nervous before. You ever been so nervous you could feel your heart beating in your asshole? Well, that's how nervous you are the first time you try to do stand-up. So you get up there, and your partner's in there, yes, yes, yes. And you get up there, and you eat ass. But because your friends are there, they all laughing, and you know, you leave there and you go, I really like this thing called comedy, and I think I'm going to pursue it further. That's beautiful. And your girlfriend is I think you should. You had so much fun. I was glad. Just see you happy made me happy. And then you know, and it sounds good. It sounds good until it's a 74th show. Now, at the 74th show, you get a whole new partner. Your partner's now sitting around going, you know, you like, I'm about to go out. I got to do a little spot tonight. And your partner's like, you going out again? We doing this again? And then you get that infamous question, are you getting paid? I'm just going to say right off the bat, right now, right here, if you're single, you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no mortgage, your expenses are low, you want to do comedy, and keep it that way. Stay single, stay childless, and stay mortgageless. It's cool because you can be able to maneuver properly. When you are single and in the world of comedy, you have the ability to do something that a lot of us don't get to do, and that's called be spontaneous. You know, if a last minute show pop up out of the blue, boom, you can be there. You can do that. Look, somebody you envy in the world of comedy, you want to see him because you want to get better and you want to follow their model. You can zip over and go see that. Those are some of the perks. You get to stay up all night doing what you love. That's not easy when you have a partner because your partner wants to hang out with you. And you like, yeah, that's fine. We should go out sometime. But, you know, the juices are flowing. Right now, I want to write. All I want to do is write a joke right now. That's all I want to do. It's in here. It's locked. It's ready. And you just want to release it. You get to work. You get to move. You get to maneuver the way you want to when you want to. That is difficult when you're in a relationship. At times, no matter what you do, you ain't going to win. You ain't going to win. I'm telling you. I remember I would clean the whole house up. I would go through that house. I would make that house beautiful, empty the trash, make the beds up. I would do everything, clean the dishes. I would even make dinner and then make sure everything and everybody was taken care of. I'm leaving for the show. And then you think everything's fine. You're leaving for the show. And they already have that look on their face. You know, you got that look. They're already ready, you know, to just be mad that you're going out yet another night. And now that's all up in your head. Now you got to try to perform with all this in your head. She mad at you, and then you got to worry about the show, and then you got to worry about coming home to some mess. And then the worst part is you're walking out the door, and that's when the baby act up. If you got children, then the baby always act up right before you go out. So now they looking at you with a crying baby or a baby that just broke something, and you, yeah, have a good night. That's some shit. Leave that partner of yours with a sick or crying child as you walking out the door to have fun, because that's all they think you're doing is having fun. for the partners out there, it's not about having fun. Like, it looks like it's having fun. Yeah, some nights it is fun. But overall, we have a job that requires us to be good. You see what I'm saying? We have to be good on that job. And then when we're not good, ain't nothing fun about that. It's a long ride home when you just bombed out on the whole show, especially if you had some real time that you was doing. If you bomb out and you was doing 6 minutes, so what? If you headline and then you just like, this shit ain't working. I'm going down in fucking flames right now. As we speak, I'm going down in flames. And that's not fun. Not a hobby. This is not fun. This is this is what we want to do. So y'all think we having fun. It's only fun when it works. It's also not nice when you have to leave your kids. You know, you love your children, and and for guys like me, I want to do it for them. I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave some money behind. I want something for my children. So my talent, I'm hoping my talent one day puts me in a position where it takes care of them. But the hardest part is looking them in their little cute little eyes, and you about to walk out to a show, and they, leaving again, Daddy? So he's gonna stay here and play, and it eat you right up at the heart, tear you all up in your heart, because I gotta go. I gotta make that. I gotta make that money. I gotta make that money. So that can be a little daunting at times for us comics who have kids. Some of y'all don't have kids. Some of y'all just got a partner. So all you do is you walk out the house and you get that crazy look on their face, like, yet another night I'm gonna have to spend time by myself, and then you gonna get home all late, and you gonna be tired, and blah 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 blah. And they right. They not wrong. This is daunting on everybody. There's a lot of divorce and unhappy and no relationship having comedians, because this is not easy. It's like being a cop. You ever notice cops are always lonely single ass people because they take their work home? And we take our work home. As a comedian, you go home, especially you have a good show, you go home on that high, and you want to talk about it. You want to, oh man, you should have saw it. Everybody in the room laughed, and I was killing, and I was doing my, you want to do that. And then after you get off of that high, your next high is like, I'm inspired to write. Now I want to write till 3 o'clock in the morning. So now your partner has already done her job in dealing with the fact that you just went out for 4 hours to do this show, and now you're talking about, I'm gonna be in the other room or the basement for the next 2 hours because I need to write because I'm still inspired. It's a hard thing to do when you're in a relationship. When you're single, you can do it all day. You can stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning, just write. I'm just so inspired to write. The relationship is like, and then tomorrow's coming as a comedian with a family, spouse, family. Tomorrow comes, can't stay up too late, because you got to get up in the morning with everybody. You got to try to be functional. You got to try to be a family man. You got to do that thing. And then you probably got another show coming around the corner. So then you got to suck that coffee down. You got to be dad and play and piggyback rides and read books and take them outside and ride bikes and enjoy this, that, and the third. And then you got to spend time with your partner and maybe have a little lunch with them, keep them happy. And then back on the road again. It's not easy. It is not easy. But there are a few things you can do to help out your partner, to ease the situation and to, maneuver through this for yourself without going crazy. Now, I'm not, this disclaimer, not guaranteed to work for everybody. I'm just saying that these are some things you could possibly look into if this is your goal, your pathway, and that this is what you're going to deal with your partner. Here's some situations that you can make it a little easier on yourself and a little easier on them. Number one, first and foremost, be completely honest and wide open with your partner. You need to let them know what you want this whole thing to be. This is what I want to do. I want to be a stand-up comedian. I want to be on Comedy Central. I want a television show. I want all the bells and whistles of being a stand-up comedian. Let them know. So, since this is my goal, and since I want all these accolades, this is what I need to do. I need to be getting on stage 4 nights a week. I need to do open mics and get guest spots and meet a lot of people. And I need to keep up with my social media. And I need to be out and about. Let them know. Let them have a chance to decide what they want. Because remember, this 50% of the relationship you in belongs to your partner. So don't just go, I'm gonna do this. This is what I want to do, and I don't give a flying F what you feel about it. Because they're on that journey with you, whether they want to be on it or not. Look, Barack Obama was the first president, and all we saw was Michelle smiling all the time. I watched something, and Michelle even said, no, I was not happy about this. And there was many a night I was wanting to smack shit out of Barack because I don't know why he needed to be president. He could have owned the business, and we could have had a normal life. So it's not easy. So remember, your partner is taking your ride with you. The least you could do is let them know every inch and every aspect of what you're doing and what you're out to achieve. Okay? Number 2, you better have, when you are home, make that time count with your partner and your kids if you have them. Make that time count. You need to ask them how the day was. You need to sit down and watch a good movie with the one you love. Ask your kids, help your kids with their homework. Read them a bedtime story, play with them, put them on the back, piggyback ride, a little hide and seek. Do everything you need to do to be a parent and a good partner, I'm telling you, these things can work, okay? Number 3, make smart moves. You don't need to go to every damn thing that's happening. A lot of it's garbage. Now, how do you feel when you decide to bag your family for some garbage, stupid open mic or some horrible guest spot at some terrible show, and you're like, damn, I should have just stayed home and just made this time count. Just be careful. Now, you can't always guess how a show's going to be, but some of them you know. Some of them are just generally shitty every week, and you still go to them. Make smart moves, okay? That'll help. Be present in the lives of the people that love you, okay? That's it. Keep them in the loop. Enjoy the balance. Do your comedy. Take care of your peeps. Should be some harmony. It's going to be rocky, but you can get some harmony, you know what I mean? That's all I got to say, okay? Now, if you like this video, if this video made any sense to you, which I think it did, it's simple, but it gets right to the point, then I want you to comment, like it, give it a little heart too, give it a little heart, and subscribe. Because I still got so much more to say. And that's it. And that's how I believe that you can have a balance between comedy and between relationships. Will it work? Like I said, it's individual. It depends on you and your partner. But if you implement some steps that keep them in the loop and you split up your time evenly and respectfully, for your career and for your relationship and your family, I think there's a possibility that you can have both, okay? Matter of fact, I got a question for you. Are you a comedian that's in a relationship? Now, how does it work for you? Let me know. Hit me in the comments. Subscribe and hit the little bell so you get the updates, all right? All right? Keep popping, keep hustling, because I'm out.